Over 2,000 years ago, Jesus Christ, the creator of the universe, came down to our planet with a mission: to seek and to save that which was lost. Jesus fulfilled his mission by paying the highest price, his own life on the cross. Jesus shared his plan to his followers to spread the good news of his kingdom and establish communities of believers in every tribe, tongue, and nation. These communities were to make up God's eternal church, the bride of Jesus Christ, commanded to love and care for one another and be a witness for Christ to the people around them. In Matthew 24:14, Jesus predicted that this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations. Today, there are nearly 7 billion people on earth. Of these 7 billion, only about 2 billion identify themselves as Christians. God's plan is for every person to come to salvation through Jesus Christ. How can we engage the remaining 5 billion with the gospel? The global church movements of Campus Crusade for Christ and many like-minded churches and mission agencies intentionally working together are trusting God to see the following goals fulfilled by the end of 2020. 1. Engage the remaining 5 billion with the gospel of Jesus Christ. 2. Identify and train at least 5 million multiplying leaders around the world. And 3. Launch and support 5 million new churches and faith communities. A church for every 1,000 people in every village, neighborhood, and high-rise apartment, including virtual communities. For GCM, a church or faith community is defined as 10 or more believers who regularly gather for worship, prayer, Bible teaching, and fellowship, actively share the good news of God's kingdom to others, make disciples and multiply themselves, impact their communities with righteousness, are biblical, missional, multiplying, and locally sustainable. This is a glorious vision that requires total dependence on God and our willingness and ability to work together with the body of Christ. But how can this be realized? What core strategies will help us fulfill this extraordinary vision? How can we equip at least 5 million leaders? How can we help start at least 5 million multiplying churches and faith communities by the end of 2020? Above everything else, we need to trust God for the impossible. We need to pray with confidence, and we need to take steps of action. Secondly, we seek to leverage 4 essential phases that we call the 4M strategy: maximize, mobilize, multiply, and measure. Let us see how together we can leverage these strategies toward our shared mission to see 5 million churches and leaders established on earth by the end of 2020.